I think it's best for you to introduce yourself and your music and then go from
Okay.
there.
I'm Jack, also known as MOJII. I'm an electronic music producer, focused mainly in like future bass, melodic dubstep. Um, I've been looking into like making like trap beats, lo-fi beats as like a little side project. I've not really done much on that at the moment, but we're working on that as like a little side project. The main inspirations for like making music as the big ones is like Set the Sky, Millennium, Paul's Robinson, them sort of people. Yeah.
Mhm. Well, as the first question was actually, who are your biggest influences? But
Yeah, so I'd go with them three mainly. Like more like obscure, like lower, like smaller artists. I'd say like Jaren. What else would I say? Um, like Nolan Van Lith. I really like what he's doing at the moment. He's doing his Carbon Citizens stuff, which is like trap beats, like electronic focused trap beats, which is all copyright sounds as well, which is which I really like. I look onto that when I'm doing my trap beats as a side project. So, but like I quite like other genres outside of electronic music. So like I really like Eden at the moment. I really like I think he's called Shallow. Um, he's like a more chilled music. And then I have a wide genre of music. So I've really been liking Machine Gun Kelly, his latest album. Um, and as you can see in the background, I've got a Juice WRLD uh, poster. So I'm really big fan of Juice WRLD. So all of them that really inspire me. Stuff.
to go off of that, which kind of plays into this, who or what really inspires you, whether it be an artist, family, friends, it could be a TV show, anything. Just
Um, I'm in like a hmm. I'd say other artists. So like what I mentioned, Jaron. He's doing some really cool stuff, mixing with like acoustic instruments like guitars and stuff, and big like future bass, more dubstep sort of sounds. That really inspires me to do stuff like that. And other than that, I'm in a few Discord servers, and one of them is an artist called Lockbox. He's from California, and he's been hosting these like beat challenges, beat battle things on a Sunday, and he'd give out some like samples and give us 40 minutes, 45 minutes just to make a beat. Or like we did one last night, and it was a score for like an animation sort of thing. So they've been really inspiring me at the moment to make music.
that's really cool. I hadn't heard of like that. I think that's a cool concept.
Definitely.
So, what is one goal you hope to achieve with your music this year in 2021?
Um, I'd like to reach out to a wider audience. Um, I'd hopefully like to get my music heard by more people, um, and not just from the UK. More people in America. So I'd like that is my main goal this year, is to reach more people and gain a bigger following, and also release more music as well. So yeah.
So, this is one of my favorite questions to ask, and it's how does your life influence your art, and how does your art influence your life?
Um, So, how has it influenced my life? It's a really interesting question. I don't really know, to be honest. I'd say it's like an escapism sort of thing from like normal life. Like I've got a part-time job, so to come home, make music, and then listen, like hear other people liking my music, it's kind of like an escape from real life, in a sense. I couldn't say it relates to my normal life, but yeah, I'd go with that. I'd go with it. It's like an escapism. Um, I'd like to work with more vocalists to kind of portray it more, but because I'm only just a producer, I don't write any lyrics or anything. So I would like to portray that more with some vocalists.
Well, if you're looking for vocalists, I have a few friends here in my hometown, and we usually work together.
Okay.
And most of them are vocalists. There's about 4 of us. So
Mhm.
I could definitely send them your way, or kind of
Yeah, yeah,
if you're interested.
yeah. Of course, I'll speak to them,
Yeah,
try and sort something out. Yeah, definitely.
yeah, because we're all kind of working on putting more out and working with more people. So
Hmm.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I have like one more official question, and then I
Hmm.
kind of like to just open it up and have a conversation, dialogue, whatever you want to talk about.
Yeah.
So my is, what do you have in the works right now? Like, is there anything you want to
Yeah.
plug and that kind of thing?
So I recently did a live stream for a festival called Winter Covers Everything. Um, it was an hour-long festival. It's on my YouTube, on MOJII, MOJII on YouTube. Um, it's an hour long. It's got a few unreleased songs in, and it mainly features like my friends' music and stuff. So, but I've got, I think, 4 or 5 new songs in the works. Um, I'm working on a song with 2 producers from LA that I'm really excited for. Hopefully that's going to come out soon. And then, like I mentioned before, I'm working on a few beats, working with a few rappers. So yeah, there's a few of them to come out as well. I'm not sure whether I'm going to release them under the same alias or whether to create a new alias for that side. Um, just see how it goes, I guess. Um, but yeah, like I said before, I'm looking for vocalists as well for a few of the tracks. So it'd be good to speak to some new people.
Yeah. So, like I said, this is kind of where I like to open it up and just like whatever you'd want to talk about, what you'd want an audience to know, those kind of
Hmm.
things. So,
Yeah. Um, yeah. So I'm open to work with anyone. Um, I'm open to work with like R&B producers, vocalists, pop singers, vocalists. Um, I'm open to anything right now, um, even if it doesn't go under my name, even if I'm just producing for someone. Um, so yeah, that's the sort of thing I'm into at the moment.
well, I'm actually looking to work with some more producers for a project, and it's more
Hmm.
of an R&B trap kind of thing. So if you'd be interested, like
Oh yeah, of course, yeah. I'd love to because I've never really made R&B before, so I'd love to learn that sort of style and maybe even venture out into that, and if it's a side project or a main project or something like that. Yeah, for sure.
yeah, I'm definitely trying to emulate the Bryson Tiller trap soul kind of sound.
Hmm. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'd love to try that. Even like on if we say work on a future project, I can put some electronic influences in. Um, if you'd be down for that, or if you know anyone who's down for some electronic influence music.
Yeah, honestly, I'm down to experiment with anything at this point, just
Mm-hmm.
to see. So, what would you say, like, as a producer, what would you say is your strong suit and then what is something you feel like you need to work more on?
So my main strong suit is, like I said, the electronic production. So I'm good at making an electronic song, so a future based song, a melodic dubstep song. That's the sort of level I'm at. Where I struggle is, say, like writing vocal melodies, writing for vocals, and then it's also working on, like, say, like more mainstream genres, so pop, R&B, that sort of stuff. What I'd like to improve on, aside from all that, is incorporating more live instruments, so like guitars, both acoustic and electronic. I'd like to do stuff with like maybe orchestras, maybe violins, cellos, just instead of using computer-based stuff. I'd rather use like acoustic stuff. So like get into a studio and record it, or try and see if there's someone out there who can record for us or send it over. Yeah.
I figured I'd ask because I know, like, for me, I I'm not the best at vocal mixing. Like, I'm
Mm-hmm.
learning, but it's not something that I'm like strong at.
Yeah.
I feel like everyone has their strengths and then the thing they want to improve on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Vocal processing. I've figured that. I've not figured it out. It's very difficult. I've I've only released one single with vocals, and I'm not too happy with the vocal mixing, but it's learning, like trial and error, isn't it? You keep going and practicing each time, get better and better.
I
Yeah.
think it also depends on the song, like how the song feels, how those vocals should be mixed.
Yeah. Because I've realized, like, mixing for an electronic track compared to, say, a pop track, the vocals are going to be mixed differently and like processed differently and stuff,
Yeah.
which I didn't realize at the time. So,
It's a learning process for sure.
mm. What sort of things are you strong at? Are you a vocalist? Did you say?
Um, kind of. I do
Mm-hmm.
more like rapping just because I'm still learning to be like comfortable with my singing voice.
Yeah.
But I'd like to do like flows and stuff, and I definitely consider myself a lyricist and a producer first,
Okay.
and then everything else.
Yeah, that sounds cool. Have you released much music, or is it all still in the works?
I have a few songs out right now. I released
Mm-hmm.
an EP back in October for it was like my way of celebrating my 21st birthday.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, because I've been doing this for a while and I've just never put anything out.
Mm-hmm.
But
So
there's
was
some works.
yeah. How was your EP influenced by your 21st? Was it written about, say, celebrations or?
Honestly, I thought that's what it would have been about, but it kind of wasn't. Um, like the first track was just an intro track, and that was kind of about, yeah, like I'm growing and I'm learning. Da, 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 I'm 21 now.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was an interlude, but the interlude was completely related to how, well, the name of my EP was Libra because that's like my zodiac sign. So
Mm-hmm.
that was kind of related to the traits that are associated with that. And then the other four songs were fully about like being almost in love with someone and not knowing how it'll work. I didn't think that was the direction it was going to take,
Yeah.
but these were the songs I ended up writing at the time. So.
That's very good. Yeah, I'll check that out for sure.
Mm.
Is it under Jasmine Hancock? Is that your artist's
Um,
name, or is it?
it's under Jazz, just JAS.
Okay. Oh yeah, I'll definitely check it out for sure. So, yeah, are you ever looking to go into more away from R&B, or is that what you're sticking to, what you want to stick to?
I think I I really love like R&B and trap. Like that's kind of
Mm-hmm.
where I feel the most comfortable. But at the same time, I'm also down to try out like other sounds and other genres because I really enjoy that.
Mm-hmm.
Like the I put out one song in December and it's definitely more pop influenced than anything else I've done, which was different, but it was fun
Yeah,
to work with the sound.
decent. Because I was thinking, I'm still at uni at the moment, and I've got like this major project, sort of end of year, sort of collective thing I've got to do. And I was thinking of doing like a collaborative sort of EP, sort of mini album sort of thing, mixtape. I don't know what I'm going to call it yet, but I'm looking for like vocalist, rappers, um, sort of stuff like that. I'm going to do like a mixture of like electronic, lo-fi, trap, and like experiment with some of the genres. So I'd love to have I'd love to have you on.
Yeah, I would love that.
Could send you some beats or some tracks over. See what you think.
100%. I'd be so down.
Hmm. Yeah, well, for sure. I'll send some over after the interview. Yeah.
Cool.
So what sort of influence? I heard you say Bryson Tiller before. What other influences
Um,
have you got?
Definitely Big Sean. I love his vibe and his energy. Um, I also love artists like Kiana Lede and Summer Walker, Kehlani. I listen to a lot of A Boogie, but I don't know if that's really coming through in my sound at the moment, but
Mm.
I do really enjoy him. And obviously, just like the people around me, like my friends that are artists, they really inspire me to try new things and they push me to try new things.
Yeah, it's always good to have them sort of like other producers, other people in the music industry as well. Like I have a friend who's he's more like indie and folk music, and another guy that's doing like cinema, like not cinema, like game music for game. So it's like a broad variety. So they really inspire me as well. What was I going to ask? Oh yeah, Big Sean. Was it Big Sean's? Did he bring an album out recently?
Yeah, Detroit too, the new one. I love that album.
Yeah. Yeah, I've heard it a few times. It's really good
Yeah,
for sure. And I always love
yeah,
Kalani and Khalid.
yeah.
Them
I
two, really good.
I was listening to so much Khalid like my freshman year of college and senior year of high
Hmm.
school. Yeah,
Yeah, they're really good. They're very good. Yeah,
it's also
yeah.
nice like when you have friends in other genres because I know like my college roommate from my freshman year, she does music too, but her sound is
Hmm.
very much like pop. Like that's her thing. And it's different, but she also really inspires me because of how hard she works at it.
Yeah, yeah. I think, like you just said, the hard work. I think seeing someone else work hard and it paying off for them really that really drives me as well to do the same. So, yeah, um, yeah, a lot of influences, especially when you're around like college and university, and there's other people doing the same thing.
And it's
Yeah.
just, I feel like you get to experience so much talent just within your own community. And I think that's amazing to see. You can see them grow while you grow. And I don't know. I just love the concept of growth as an artist and a person, and seeing it in
Mhm.
other people makes me happy.
Yeah, of course, of course. And I'm sure it's like you can work collaboratively with each other, and you can help with their music, they can help with yours, and like you say, you can grow together. Yeah, it's really good. I'm really liking the Discord servers as well. I've really got into them. There's a really tight knit community of producers on certain servers, and like the Quadio one, I love a lot of them. I've met a lot of cool people through that for sure.
I feel like Quadio has helped with a lot of like collaborative efforts I've been a part of lately, and I'm
Mhm.
so thankful for that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I've met like numerous people. I found you there as well.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, I've probably found like at least 10 people I'm currently like working on or in the works with. So um, I just wish they'd get it so I could sign up for Quadio with being international.
Like Quadio's like community is just it's something that I haven't seen a lot, and I that's something I'm really enjoying about it. Is it makes it easier to find more people to work with, and you don't have to go through the process of, oh, I don't know because we're not in the same boat. Like I don't know where independent artists are right now, and it just kind of I feel like it brings those together, which is really nice.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. I've never experienced it like it is. Like everyone's so friendly, but are willing to give constructive criticism, which is just it's what you want as a musician, really, isn't it? I'm glad I've found it. So yeah, it's really good. It's really good. Yeah, I can't think of anything.
Yeah, I mean, the length of these really just depends on, how it goes, what everyone wants to talk about, which is fine because I feel like that's the best way to do it. It's honest, it's, you know,
It's
genuine.
not. Yeah, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Have you got met plenty of people wanting to do it?
Yeah, I was surprised how many people were actually interested.
What was your predictions of how many people wanted?
I figured I could probably get the first five or six, maybe,
Mhm.
but I ended up I have a list of people who have said they're interested or agreed, and like the list is at about maybe 20 people so far, and I was like, wow, I didn't expect that, but it's great.
Yeah, yeah, it's really good. Yeah, I'm liking it for sure. So, have you got a YouTube channel set up for it, or that I can?
Yeah, I do have a YouTube channel set up. There's only like one video on it, but it was just a visual video me and my friend did for a song of mine
Hmm.
a few months ago. So that's the only thing up on it right now until these start
Hmm.
going up.
All right, very good. Yeah, I'll push everyone to that. Are you posting it to anywhere else, like Instagram or?
I might do like previews on Instagram, but I don't think I'm gonna do the full series on Instagram.
Hmm. Okay, yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah. Um, what was another thing? Do you use TikTok?
Yes, sometimes I try.
Because I've wanted to make content on TikTok, but I don't know how to go about it. So that's something I want to learn.
Yeah, I think honestly, I just kind of wing it on TikTok and see what happens.
Just hope for the best.
Yeah,
I might go for that then.
yeah.
Yeah, no, fair enough. Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you for coming on. Like, it's really important to me that people want to do this and are
Mhm.
interested. So, again, thank you for being a part of it.
No worries. Thank you very much. Um, it's just if you want to add if you want me to plug anything, it's MOJII _UK on most things.
Okay.
So